It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are a mile high at Broncos Stadium in Denver, Colorado. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Wilson, sliding out of the pocket. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game, and I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check 31, check 30. 12.
Now it's Wilson. Out route complete to Dulcich. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing again here, Wilson. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Now receiver in motion left. 4th down. Here's Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Chase Edmonds from 4 yards out. And the Broncos use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. So a tug on the face mask, and that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And sometimes it'll go unnoticed, but that one, pretty obvious for everyone to see.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. From 13 yards out. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From the 10. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. Flush. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
And this is caught by Watkins.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Miles Sanders first carry of the game. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 39, Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Throwing is Hurts. Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration. And he decided to go for it there to try and kickstart things.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Greg Dulcich,
53 yards.
and the Broncos have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And that will fall incomplete. It's the NFL on EA Sports coming to you now from the foot of the Rockies in Denver, Colorado. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Cleveland Browns.
Cade York set to do the honors here, and we are underway from Cleveland. A fairly short kick from the 14.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line. Before going out of bounds. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
A quick throw caught out wide by Judy.
And some room to work. There he goes, left side. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Jerry Judy, 70 yards. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon.
And oh, it's blocked. It's picked up. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. The 30. 10. And he dives into the end zone and gets the 2 points. So after all that, it's just your everyday 6-2 ball game.
And let's think about how important that can turn out to be, because remember, it's not just a 2-point swing. It's a 3-point swing. I'm just wondering, you think they can load the bases and hit a home run and tie it up?
Well, I was going to ask you, I can't remember the last time that I've seen a 6-2 score in football.
Me either. I've been racking my brain on that one. 6-2? Not often.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 21. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The slot man in motion right. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Slot man moves right. On first down, Watson. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing on third down, Watson. He's got the connection to Cooper. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be fourth down. They will indeed snap it to Watson.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
Now it's Watson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They go with Chubb on second down, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. On fourth down, Watson. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Pulls it in at the 13. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, the great coach said football's really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4. Faking the give. Now Watson. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Baron Browning in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Throwing on second and long. Watson. Flush to his right. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted.
And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise,
they're going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They tried out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Watson now to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Baron Browning able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw.
And now Watson throws another interception.
Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Browns drive about to get started. In motion is Grant. To throw is Watson. Throwing after the interception. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Watson escaping the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Play action. Now Wilson.
And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are a mile high at Broncos Stadium in Denver, Colorado. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Green Bay Packers and the Denver Broncos.
And off we go from Denver. Taken from about the 12. Starts with a carry by Dillon.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Now it's Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Aaron Browning able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up fourth down. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3-and-out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on first and second down. And then on third down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos.
At their own 16. They begin the drive with a run by Murray.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
14.
On first down, Wilson. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, anytime you sack Russell Wilson, that's a win for the defense. But to get him here on his opening drive of the ball game, that's a really big win for that defense.
And the goal every week, keep him in the pocket. Don't let him get to the perimeter, because when he's in the open field, not only can he hurt you, but also you lose sight of receivers downfield, and they'll hurt you with big plays.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw there complete to Hamler.
On third down, Wilson.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
Down at the 25.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Again, it's Jones. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now Rodgers. And he's got it. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Now Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Aaron Jones
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Packers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Wilson. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. Touchdown! Cortland Sutton, 73 yards.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from the wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted.
Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football.
You got to know as a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Buying time to his left.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Second and 10, it's Wilson again.
Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
They're going right back to Hamler.
Touchdown, Broncos. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes.
And the Broncos have taken the lead.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
On second down, it's Jones.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
They'll go with Jones. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos.
Right at the 50-yard line.
Switch. Check out read. He's crossing. He's checking crack.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson rolling to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Wilson.
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
The slot man in motion right. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
They go play action now. Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
To throw is Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And the slot man goes in motion left. They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson. That's to his running back, complete. Touchdown! Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. McManus's point after is good, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Hey, 0, 0, 0. He's coming. We got double up.
Now it's Wilson. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. On the move to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon.
And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Taken from about the 12.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense.
Here's a diving catch right side. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Alert. 14. I got you.
4th down, here's Wilson. He's got a man, it's Sutton, that's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Again, Wilson. Flushed out right.
And this is taken in by Hamler for a Bronco touchdown.
A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Broncos use the short field to get in for 6.
McManus's point after is good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Taken from about the 12. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
And that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Rodgers now to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver. He'll get this to Hamler over the middle. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Play action. It's Wilson. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Wilson on 1st down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 35 yards. And the Broncos get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half.
There he goes, left side. 20. Touchdown, Packers.
Christian Watson.
78 yards.
And the Packers are able to claw one back.
Crosby with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 25-yard line.
Slot man moves right. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down.
This pass caught by Hamler.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. Edmonds. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They go play action with Wilson.
He finds Sutton crossing the formation complete. Down inside the 10.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 33 yards.
And the Broncos start to open this lead even wider here in the fourth.
McManus's point after is good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers.
He'll find Aguara complete.
The Packers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. On play action, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Defensively, you've got the nice lead here in the fourth quarter. You're saying, if they want to get a run of a little over 10 yards, that's okay.
I hear what you're doing there, and I think you're onto something. They've loosened up on defense, so don't get fooled by the nice runs you're getting now. You've got to get bigger plays, possibly think about throwing the football a bit more here.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Wilson now to throw on third down. Got a man. It's Judy complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. To throw again is Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Play action. Now Wilson. He's got a man. Complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain of 28 yards there and give them the first down.
Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football...
And it'll be intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On second down, this is Edmonds. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Escaping the front. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Rashawn Gary. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.